Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Factorio! As you can see, I went ahead and just built up the rest of our little green circuit production area. I also replaced the middle bits here with the fast inserters, because I think we just quite need that to keep up to pace with things. But, as you can see, we've run into a shortage of copper plates over here. So we're going to go ahead and see what's what, and basically, we never did produce a lot of it. Actually, we can produce a lot more. The problem is we're not digging up enough raw copper, which makes sense because here, yeah, we're definitely not doing a lot of that. So I'm going to get that set up. I'm actually going to switch this around to a slightly denser mining setup here, where I'm going to pair them up over here. The only problem with the mining, I find, is that it's kind of hard to see where the gaps are. So when you're trying to pass through the area, and you're like, where did I leave that space? I'm not sure. So we're just going to go and build this up and take down some of these trees here, because they're going to be in my way, and I don't like nature. And automated construction. We're going to want some of that soon. Let's do that, and then I suppose I can build another one. Oops, here. And technically, this one here will also mine. It won't get much, but it does have some copper underneath that. That's going to be a good start to increasing our copper output. Get you going on there, and we are going to build you here and here, and oh, you're just not connected to the rest. I see. Let me move this over to something like that. There we go. Now that might be sufficient, but we can process this pretty damn fast, and there's still gaps here, so clearly we can fill this more. Oh, and that's not actually even using the last little bunch over here. So let's just get another cable down there. There we go. But we could go and build even more copper mining. I'm tempted to just wait, though, for now. It looks like, yeah, this is going to be more than full. I mean, we've more than doubled our raw copper production, so I think we're going to be okay here. Although I am reminded that if these were fast inserters, we would get slightly more efficiency out of our copper, out of our smelters. And it looks like, no, we are definitely going to need more smelting, which might mean more mining afterwards, but... So I'm going to go ahead and change all this to make it more dense, because we are in that thing where I was leaving that space in there for electric smelting, which we're not going to need, and there's not any space for it on the other side anyway. So we're going to build maximum furnaces. I don't know if we'll need that much, actually, but we'll see. And am I going to use actual fast inserters for this? Sure, what the hell. And there's no way we're going to need this much for the copper. I think that'll be enough, actually. So I'll just keep these around for later. And the downside, again, is that we need to make sure that we've got power running to these things here. There we go. The fast inserters aren't going to be used 100% of the time, but it's better than what was going on before, which had a big gap. So we'll have to let that wait, because there's going to be a bit of a backlog to filling these up. But even then, like, it's really not fully stacking the other side, is it? I'm actually surprised how much of this we're going to need. Oh, that's a huge nest. And the pollution's flowing that way, so that's clearly the things we keep aggroing. I got to make a pass at my guns here. I think, actually, there's definitely going to be a defense pass going up. Okay, so our mining is clearly going to be fine. This is all going to be 100% backlogged here. Our mining's fine. The copper plates, I suspect, might be okay. Yeah, it's thinning out a fair bit here. And we grab more there, and yeah, no, there's just not enough copper going on. We need, wow, that is a lot of smelting. And we may actually need some fast conveyors there if we keep just making this longer and longer, but that's okay. Let's just get an even number of these steel furnaces. Boom. And then the fast inserters. And then the other side, the slow inserters are fine, although apparently we don't have any, so... Oh, nor do we have enough to make it. We need some iron plates. Bam. And make me a bunch of inserters. Grab, 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 grab. And the small electrical poles is I guess we do have to run them on both sides, but there we go. And then just the conveyor belt. Although, yeah, no, we don't have enough copper along the way there. And it's not backlogged here. We will definitely need fast conveyors over here, though. We don't need it right now, but we will. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. Doesn't actually need it all the way to the end, but what the hell? We may end up needing some over here, too, but we'll see. But mostly it's actually just going to need more mining. So I've got some in my inventory. I've actually got 6 in there. But let's go ahead and bring it up to a full 12. And I will leave a gap still. And otherwise, they'll still be paired in 2s. Oh, they're building it up. It's going to go all the way up through here to get all that at some point. And then over this way. And let me just get rid of a few of these trees. Okay, logistics robots. Yeah, we're going to want... Robots are awesome. I have not used them yet, but I just know that they're going to make my life so great once we get that going on. And there's the rest of the miners. So, do. And that's 4 more left. Perfect. Like so. And small electric poles. I don't know if I'm going to build any more of these. I think that's my last small electric pole. I don't think I have any desire. I mean, I've got some... I must still have some wood. Do I? Which one of these icons is wood? Oh, right there. Okay. So I do have a fair amount of that. I guess I could. Oh, what the hell. I keep chopping down wood to get stuff out of my way, so then we may as well use it up afterwards, I guess. That's fine. Put you there, and... Right, we don't need any more at the top. So the question is this going to be oversaturated to the point where we can't get it off of here? And also, is this going to... No, it's using the density pretty good here. I think I will, though, put some fast stuff here. Make it a little easier for all these mines to dump things off properly, and it'll join things up a little bit better there. And yeah, there we go. We are going to oversaturate this, which is perfect. Okay. So I'm overkilling our raw unit production, which is great. Our steel plates are now overkilled as well, and a huge backlog is back. And so that's nicely future-proofed, which I like to see. Right, here we're just banking circuits. I think that was just for me. Although, we could have used this for something else, but that's okay. So it's sitting idle. We used some material for it, but it's hardly the end of the world. Radar is still radaring. Isn't that lovely? And down here, this is indeed got its... filter inserter over here. So this chain is definitely working, and we've got the whole production line up and running for that perfectly fine. I would still like to get the blue stuff operational. We've got advanced circuits being made. We've got batteries being made. We've got to shunt them down here. We need a lot more conveyor belts, which mostly means that I could pick up some of these conveyor belts. I could still bank them. We still got the fast ones being sort of banked here for me, which is nice. I don't need to pick up any right now. And let me go and limit that production over there. That's going to make me happy too. Right. More science production at some point, maybe. But I was going to make a pass at our guns. And maybe even I could take the vehicle and clear out that big encampment. That actually might be a really good idea. But let me go and grab our armor-piercing bullets. And does anyone remember where I parked the car? Oh, yeah, it's right over there. I'm like, I just saw it, actually, so I think we're okay. So if we were to hop into the car and make sure it was capped on armor-piercing bullets. And are we going to go and take care of the bug nest ourselves? I think that might actually be the best way. Rather than me going around and filling up all my bullets. I mean, I still want to put down a bunch of laser guns at some point, which I do have the means. Okay, so we have a green backlog, which is good. It's actually the red that's a bit short. Are we researching something with an uneven amount? Not right now. Curious. There's actually quite a few bugs over here, but I suspect it's this big camp that we want to worry about. I don't know if it's better to go at night or worse to go at night. I think I'm running over trees here. Oh, there's a lot of dead trees over here. Oh man, this is going to be really bad. Luckily, I can outrun them, and I can shoot backwards. It'll be a little easier to see during the day, but I don't think they're more dangerous. The problem I'm having is I'm not entirely convinced that I can keep up with the spawn rate here and actually start to put a dent into their spawners. It looks like just barely, maybe, if I'm quick enough. Let's blow that up. One less thing spawning stuff. My vehicle's at about half health. Also, I do have to be careful because there's all these wooden chunks behind me. And that I can get caught on that. Not to mention doing damage to my vehicle. I want to finish this last one and then I'm just going to run away. Because my vehicle is taking some damage. There we go. And I'm going to have to deal with the worm. And these are still going to chase me a bit. No, go away, research. Whatever. Something. Bullet shooting speed. Well, that sounds like a good way to stack a lot more DPS. Obviously, we'll use up more bullets, but we'll shoot a lot faster. So, stop here and get out. And where's my repair kit? Right over there. Okay, good. Okay, well, we'll do a few more passes of that at some point. Die. And before I forget, apparently more bugs are coming. Yeah, I probably really aggroed that camp, so I suspect they're going to be even more vicious than usual. So what I'm going to do, I think I still got a couple of guns kicking around, don't I? Yes, or, well, one. But you know what that'll do? I just want to have it guarding my science a wee bit. They haven't shown any predilection to attacking my science in the past, but just in case they decide to start, I want to make sure we've got that defended. Okay, so now we need more conveyor belts than that, which means more steel. Also, I can actually save myself a little bit of production time here by just grabbing a bunch of complete gears as well. And we're full. Okay, but make max production, these things. Oh, does it drain that right away to go into the production queue? That's quite interesting. That I didn't realize. Ah, which is good. It means you can still build things while you are, you can still build things when your inventory is full. All right, logistics system. Oh, we need the science packs for that. Okay. But we can start getting some logistics slots. We're going to want to unlock some of those on my character. So we're going to see some extra slots over here at some point. That'll be very handy. Again, I haven't used the robots or the logistics systems yet, but I sort of glanced a little bit at things. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to get steel over here as well as batteries. I think what I'm going to do is maybe I'll get the steel first, actually. That's fine. We've got... Do we have some underground things going? Yes, we do. Good. So right now we had the steel going to the box. So, and that was fine. Although I haven't grabbed anything there for quite a while. So now what I'm going to do is just run it to here. And grab the underground bits. Put them here because we need a few of those. Run that to here. Then to here. Just leave some extra room for whatever in the future. And I want to run it parallel to this. Oh, I just got hungry. What is it? Oh, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't eaten yet. That's pretty typical for me. Get up in the morning, play video games, find out suddenly that you're starving. Excellent. So this can run parallel for now. That's fine. And I guess just to here. Now the thing is, because I'm going to want to chain this, right? So I guess what I'll do is I'll actually run it over to here. Like that. That's where the steel will come in. And so we'll grab from here. So that's steel. Now we need to get advanced circuits and batteries on here. Now we can get one of those on here, but we'll need clearly a second conveyor belt as well. Jeez, all right. So advanced circuits and the batteries, they're both being produced up north. I guess we'll just have a conveyor belt that carries both of those to the south. So the steel line will probably be only half used. But that's all right. So there's our red circuits. We want to get batteries on here then. That should be pretty easy. So we've been stockpiling them for now. What I'll probably do is just flip this around. So now we're, oops, why did you grab that? Oh, yes. There we go, put it down. It's kind of awkward. You know what, I'm just going to destroy you. And then put you in the right direction, so you don't pick up a metal plate. There you go. So you're going to be dumping batteries onto this line instead of taking off now. And this line is going to go shroom, and actually, you know what? I want to go further south than this. Give us some extra room for the future. Join here. Yeah, build the more slots. We don't need more slots right now. I don't think we're going to be using stacking inserters anytime soon, but what the hell? Let's go and unlock them anyway, since we don't need any blue. I guess, just so that I don't have to mess around with too much stuff, I'm just going to do this and have the batteries just come in on the other side. There's other things I can do, but this is going to be perfectly fine. I don't have to mess around too much with things. So now we're going to have a line that's got red circuits and batteries. And we're going to take a long, slightly crooked... Okay, we got an actual alarm going on here. I'd like to get in the car. This is actually kind of still fast to do. Just as fast as walking, so I may as well drop these along the way. Since the car is behind me. I mean, maybe it would have been better. Okay, since I'm going to have to mess around with changing my angles here, I'm just going to start walking. It's probably from that camp we attacked earlier. Where are the critters? Oh, I think they got killed. And actually, very little damage applied to our turret. What? No, is it dead? How come I can't open it? What's with the purple goop? Okay, I can't repair this. It says it's got no ammo, but... Health, 0-4. Oh! So it's a destroyed turret. It may have left a ghost to get rebuilt or something like that. Which is fine. I'm definitely going to go and rebuild those. Actually, let's just build laser turrets. Yeah. That's fine. Ooh, they take a long time to build. But then I don't have to worry about reloading this with ammo. And do I have gates, stone walls? Yeah, let's get a bunch of these as well, too. Protect the turrets, which I maybe should have done last time. Alright, well, it's going to take a little while to build. Well, let's drop the first one down. Big range on this, too. Ooh. So it'll obviously have to be within the electrical area, so just put that down. Okay. So, let me go and finish my giant conveyor belt of doom. Which we're going to have come down here. If we want everything to be parallel and pretty. So, I don't like the fact that we've got belts running in opposite directions. That place might be out of ammo. But, I don't know. Yeah, I'm worried that things are actually being destroyed over there. Because that's a lot of blinking. I suspect those guns are out of ammo. Because I said at some point I was going to go and do a pass of this, and I never got around to it. Now what? Well, there's nothing here anymore. But yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff that's outright destroyed. Oh, you have bullets. Okay, so I think things got destroyed. I'll just reload you with the armor piercers. So this is completely destroyed. So I think it might be there to remind you what was there before, which is actually quite handy. So we just need a replacement burner inserter over here. It'll feed itself first, then feed that. Not too much of a disruption, which is nice. Let's go and repair the walls. Good. And I'm also going to throw down a laser turret in here. Like that. There we go. A little bit more cover here, because we do know things have gotten attacked here a fair bit. We've got another heavily damaged conveyor belt there. Okay, so far so good though. Lots of coal. It's backlogged and not balanced, which annoys me a little bit. So, again, there was no like simple way to just do the balance, but I guess we can do... Because this doesn't do it. No, because it's still backlog over there. So, again, I think the thing to do... Well, that's not even true. This is not the balancing. It's got to be a way to balance one-to-one. Well, it is when it's only on one side. So, why don't we just do that? So, if we do this... Right? Now we've got coal only on one side. And if we have done that, then this becomes a perfect balancer. Go away. I don't care. Well, landmines. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of really intense stuff going on here. Train signals, sure. So if I do this, there. Now we will use everything on both sides. Although this, we only get half the throughput, right? Because here, it's only using one side for most of it. So there's a bit of a bottleneck there. So this is still not the right way to do it. But eventually over here, it'll use both sides. I don't know. Whatever. It's okay. Oh, there's actually not enough coal over here. And some damage as well. I think it's because of the way we keep splitting it. This is only getting like a quarter of the production on that side. So what I should do then... Holy shit! That's a lot of stuff. I could make some changes over here to make sure it gets more. But it's okay. It's not like we don't have enough. And yeah, half... This should ensure that half goes top and half goes bottom. But it's not the full throughput. Anyway. Red. Why so slow? You're not slow. You're really doing everything. It's just weird that we have the green... Oh! Well, this is using double the red for the green. So there's some actual unbalance there, which is kind of legit and maybe not actually a problem. Okay. That's fine. Let's grab some more steel plates here. And let's keep going. So, what are we doing? We are bringing down our batteries and red circuits here so we can get our blue research underway. And it will feel really good when that happens. Yeah. There. Oh, you're actually out. There we are. Come on. You can do it. Alright, so now that we've got that, so... I mean, we're going to have to grab, but at some point we have to dump off of this, and I'm not sure where we want to send it. I could put it on the far side of this quite easily, move the electric cable around. And then use a filter inserter just to pull the blues off later. It's probably fine. The other thing I could have done is routed the steel down through here and used a long-handled inserter here to jump it over. That would save us using a filter inserter, but I think we'd use a lot more material overall. So I think that's fine, although it does make the electrical cable a little bit more awkward to place. But we can do this and then say, yeah, small electric pole, because we'll need one top and bottom, but it'll be fine because it'll use both. We'll use it for both lanes at some point. And there we go. So now all of a sudden we've got the blues, which... I guess, yeah, we'll just bring in over here. That's fine. I don't know where it's going to run, because we probably want multiple rows of this. So we'll go a little further this way. And then we'll grab a filter inserter that grabs just the blues and puts them over here. Like that. Okay, that was a long, long process, but we are there. And what I'm going to do now is... Are we going to need a gap between these? Yeah, for the power cable. So that's okay. I mean, there's got to be a better way to do it as well, but that's going to be fine. And then there's going to be a power cable that ends up basically between each one of these, like that, which will power that as well. And then we can tell this that its job is to grab the blue science and dump it onto the other board. Lovely! So you are slowly producing that. Now, we need 12 of these, actually. Ooh, that's right. Holy shit. What do we need? We need a lot more iron plates to build these. We need 12 of these production lines for the pace to keep up. Now, each one of these goes quite slowly. But yeah. And I think I'm just going to keep this array up. Because it takes 12 seconds per blue beaker as opposed to 5 and 6. So if we want the same amount of blue beakers as everything else, and we do, then we have to do that. So we need many, 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 many assembling machines. Which appears to mean we mostly just need a whole lot of plates. Although I think we might need some circuits as well. I don't remember if we bank some. Yeah, we bank some over here. Because I have nothing in my hand. Sure, let's grab that. Because we'll put them to good use at some point. It'll take a while to build all these things. Oh, it's actually building some circuits for me as well. There you go. You don't need to build those. I wonder if I were just, like, standing one of these spots, if it would just, like, feed me all of the plates. Like, if I stood underneath the inserter. I'm realizing I'm building a lot of the blue ones. They don't all have to be blue, do they? Actually, most of them do. Just the gear one doesn't. Ugh. Right, actually, even the spacing's not going to work. Because we need literally... We don't need the red line, but... Actually, we just need this one here. Yeah. We need this to be repeated over and over. So this right here goes away and becomes one of several splitters that go like this, and this side will go like that, and this will go south. There's got to be a better way to do the giant grid of blues, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm sure there is, but I don't know what it is, so therefore I'll just have to do this. So we're going to want all these assembly machines, which needs a lot of gears. And yeah, so I guess we do... Yeah, because we don't need to run a line this... No, we do. We do have to run the line the entire way. So yeah, that's right, because our spacing was off. So what we need is right up to here, we need this. And again, this is going to come down. I guess on this side, we can make the splitter a little bit less silly looking, because we can just do this. and then that. That's going to be okay. And then we're going to need blue, 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 blue. Now you can copy and paste these designs later. I don't have that yet, right? I don't think I do. Does it show up somewhere over here? In the tech thing, there's the blueprint, but I've unlocked that, right? Blueprints. Allows you to order construction robots to build or deconstruct multiple buildings at once, copy and paste whole factories, or clear forests. Blueprint book. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some research on that. This episode's gone a little bit long, but let's go ahead and do one of these again. So we're going to copy, paste, 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 copy, paste. Copy, paste is great. So you're going to do this, that, 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 this, and that cable's in the wrong place. So we get rid of this. We do one way, the other way. Oh, we already have some, but we'll need more long-handled inserters. So that's going to grab like this. Certainly we're going to make sure that this continues downwards thusly. And I think all we need is electricity now. Yes? And we will follow the same pattern we had going on there, which is in the middle of all of these. But then we need on the bottom. And this should produce more blue things. Excellent. So at this point, we can probably start going ahead and picking blue research that looks like something interesting, something we want. What I'm going to do first, though... Did this get destroyed? Oh, man. Yeah, I need the walls up. But that's right, because I was going to do that, but then we went somewhere else, and then... How do I want to wall this off? Do I want, like, crazy-ass walls? Well, not too much, because then they'll just pathfind somewhere completely different. What is this, like, super big? Oh, this is substations, right. The big areas, which we are definitely going to need for stuff. I may as well go ahead and research that now. That's going to be okay. Oh, that's a regular turret. And a laser one? No, I had 2 laser turrets. Excellent. So a pair of laser turrets in there. And we have lots of this wall. Oop, attack warning. Just going to do this. They have to path around a little bit more to get there. I suspect everything's fine over there because we do have a lot of loaded guns as well as a backup laser cannon, so that's going to be okay. I might want to have a couple of regular guns in here as well. But there we go. All our tech is starting to come in there. Slowly. But surely. And yet, I think I keep this going. I don't know. Between episodes, I'll do a little bit of Googling around to see if there's just a better idea for this, but I don't know. It works. And we're just having to wait for, like, the output thing. Okay, I don't think we need a 1-to-1 ratio over here, is what's happening. So... these all get built in half a second, and then they're idle. So, hold on. That, to me, says, if this takes... Can we just have one of these and do all of these? So you get one every half second. So, in this 12-second cycle, this would produce 24. Oh, shit. So we only need one of these rows to power all of our blue production. Science pack is 12 seconds. And yeah, everything else is a half-second production. So yeah, one of these will do all of our blues. Okay! So, alright. Good, because I'm like, no, there's something wrong. And right away, I was like, this does not feel right. It feels like there's no way that I'll ever need this level of overkill to get this production going on. So, and that is indeed true. So what we're going to do is we can get rid of all this. We don't even need these ridiculous splitters here anymore. Not even this one. All we need is that to go this way. And then perhaps what we do is... whoops. Well, I guess we sort of need that, but maybe not here. Take that. Let me actually move this. Like that. And so what we can simply do is grab, so 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's inconvenient. 12, like that. Because we don't need this to run down here at all. Well, shit, yes. Oh, fuck, we need all of this and all of that. Okay, so hold on. So all we want to do is we want to get this inserter. Hold on. There we go. Fuck. Why do I have to make everything so goddamn complicated? I suspect these will need fast inserters. This and like this. There we go. I think this all has to get moved over, though, because it's just not long enough. Yeah. So we want... I don't think it actually has to be that long, but hang on. This. Trash all these. We don't need the filter inserter here anymore. Awesome. And that's not going to be long enough. So that was number 12. And so what we want to do here is we want to feed them from the back. Like so. And like so. And so I think it could have been like one shorter, but this is also fine. Like that. And this and fast inserter goes that way. And needs power. Good. And so here, what we need is the outputs. And then we need the inputs, which is going to need... Oh, no, I've got lots of yellow inserters. Good. Although almost certainly not enough red ones. I need another 12. Oops, I think I put down the yellow one too soon. Oh, because it was out of range. And you need to extend yourself one more. Oh, this is going to feel so good if I don't misclick. And many, many powers. Like we'll need, yeah, we'll need double density there. It'll look a little bit silly, but who cares? And there, well, probably everyone watching will care. You guys like good, elegant design, and I'm not supplying that to you, and I apologize for that. So, blue. Paste, 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 paste. 12 seconds per, and output over there. And you are producing! Yes! This doesn't look like one per second. Is it being limited by the inputs over here? Oh, and these. There we go. There we are. You're going to preload enough now. Or it should be 2 per second, actually. Isn't it? We actually can't get the circuits in there quickly enough. So, more. And more. Nice. We actually might not have enough green circuits coming through here. That seems to be the case. We're going to need more green circuits on this to keep up with the pace, to make sure that everything is working the way it will. Although, we're actually getting a backlog over here. How come we're getting a backlog? I guess maybe the time it took to flip the first thing. So it actually might not be accruing any more of these. Can we get stats on inserters? Filter inserters. So we're making 24 per minute. But is this is production. Oh, and then supply. Okay, production, consumption. Consumption 24. It moves around a lot. Let's go to 1 minute. There we go. That'll be a lot more stable here. So we're making 37, 36-ish per minute here. How come we're making more than how many I thought? Well, still, that should be okay. And then our consumption is slightly higher. Still, it's pretty damn close. And, oh yeah. Yeah, we're definitely not getting enough green circuits here. So let's embiggen this production line. Oh, it's because we're not getting enough copper plates down here. It's actually because this isn't able to grab them quickly enough. Really? I mean, this whole setup is very silly, but copy paste. There we go. We'll double up on this. That should now be sufficient to run at that maximum production. We still might want to get like just one extra row of these. I mean, assuming that we start getting a backlog of copper, of course. Also, I think that we need a fast inserter on these guys. Because they produce very quickly. Everything that produces like 2 per second, right? 0.5 construction time. I think the regular inserters are simply too slow. And actually, the green circuits, do they produce at that rate? They do. So I think it'll be the same thing where we want the I guess on both sides. Probably. Just to make sure it's at 100% utilization here. So there would still be like, it'll take a bit just for these to cap out, because they always try to grab as much as you need for 2 production runs. So these are going to be a little greedier at the start here. It is trickling down, maybe not quite as much as we would like. Why don't I just use a splitter? Well, it's because I've got the copper and the wire on here. And the only reason I got the wire on here is to feed this. Okay, I got to put a cut in here, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm no longer going to put wire on this. This whole wire line is going to get purged completely. And over here, we're still going to need to make green circuits just for our little green beaker setup over here, but we can make the wires in place for this. So that's what's going to happen next time. We're going to eliminate all the wire transport over here, and then we're going to have a double wide copper plate, which means we'll just be able to use the splitter here, and that's going to be so much better. Thanks for watching. See you next time, folks.